Incorrect color display. Think of an incorrect color display as a printer that has run completely dry on one specific ink cartridge. The computer is sending a perfectly balanced, full-color image, but the monitor is failing to physically display it, resulting in a screen that looks heavily tinted pink, blue, green, or muddy yellow. For the CompTIA A+ exam, troubleshooting incorrect colors requires you to look at the physical connections first, the hardware configuration second, and the operating system's accessibility features third. As a technician, you must know how to quickly isolate whether a weird-looking screen is a broken pin, a mischievous user who messed with the settings, or a completely intentional software feature. Part 1. The analog cable, the missing pin. If you are dealing with older analog video standards like VGA, the blue connector, or certain analog DVI cables, the video signal is literally split across different physical metal pins for red, green, and blue. The symptom: a user submits a ticket saying their entire screen has suddenly turned magenta, pink-purple, or heavily yellow. The diagnosis: the cable has come loose, or one of the delicate metal pins inside the connector has been bent flat. If the green pin is bent and fails to make contact with the port, the monitor will only receive the red and blue signals, turning the entire display magenta. The fix: unscrew the cable, inspect the pins, and ensure it is seated firmly. If a pin is bent or the internal wire is fractured, replace the entire cable. Note: modern digital cables like HDMI or DisplayPort usually do not tint. If they fail, the screen just goes black or flashes. Part 2. The on-screen display, OSD, and color calibration. If the physical cable is a digital HDMI or DisplayPort, and it is perfectly secure, the monitor itself might be configured incorrectly. Monitors have internal processors that dictate how colors are drawn. Users frequently push the physical buttons on the monitor and accidentally ruin these settings. Color temperature. In the OSD menu, the color temperature might be set to cool, making whites look very blue, or warm, making whites look distinctly yellow-orange. Custom RGB values. A user might have gone into the custom color settings and accidentally cranked the green slider up to 100% while dropping the others down to 0. The technician's fix: do not waste time trying to manually rebalance the red, green, and blue sliders. Navigate to the monitor's main OSD menu and select Factory Reset or Reset All Settings. This instantly returns the color profile to the manufacturer's default baseline. Part 3. The software feature, Night Light and True Tone. Before you replace any hardware, you must ask the user when the colors look incorrect. If they say, "The screen looks normal in the morning, but turns horribly orange every day at 6:00 p.m., you are not dealing with a hardware failure. You are dealing with an operating system feature. The blue light filter. Both Windows Night Light and macOS Night Shift/True Tone have built-in features designed to reduce eye strain and help users sleep better. How it works: as the sun goes down, the operating system intentionally strips the harsh blue light out of the video signal, replacing it with a soft, warm amber tint. The fix: if the user hates this feature or needs perfect color accuracy for graphic design work, navigate to the OS display settings and toggle the blue light filter off. Part 4. Color profiles, the graphic designer's nightmare. If the monitor's OSD is factory reset, the cables are secure, and night light is turned off, but the colors still look washed out, or the contrast is horribly skewed, the operating system's color profile might be corrupted. The ICC profile. The International Color Consortium, ICC, profile is a tiny software file that tells Windows or macOS exactly how to map digital colors to that specific physical monitor. Graphic designers rely on these to ensure the red they see on their screen is the exact same red that will print on a magazine cover. The fix: open the Color Management control panel in Windows. If a custom ICC profile has become corrupted, remove it and set the system back to the default sRGB profile. Summary for the professional technician. To lock this in for your exam troubleshooting steps. Analog tinting. A screen entirely tinted pink, blue, or yellow indicates a bent pin or loose connection on a VGA cable. Hardware settings. If a user messed with the physical buttons, use the OSD to perform a factory reset. Scheduled tinting. An orange warm screen that only happens in the evening is the OS Night Light or Night Shift feature. Washed out colors. Check the OS color management settings for a corrupted ICC color profile.